Oh, we've looked at positives. And so there's a lot of good stuff that we practiced did translate onto the field. Like Brazzy said, managed to get 29 points against a world-class side, so that was a positive. In our first hit-out, we didn't really train combinations our first week in camp, but the second week, we trained a bit more combinations, and so for 1 week of prep, we didn't do too bad in an attack sense, but we still left plenty opportunities out there. Nuance just really we're just sticking to the positives. We know we got loads of room for improvement, and I think you'll see that next week.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they'll pick whoever's suited to play their style, and they're a quality side, and they show that on the weekend, and anyone they're picking at the moment is doing a fantastic job. Yeah, it's tough. Like obviously the pressure New Zealand put on defensively. At key moments in the game, we're turning the ball over, which is key reasons we got hurt on the points side of it. But it's just sort of a combination of a couple of things, mate. It's turning the ball over, and then obviously not building enough pressure in phases to get them the ball in some space. I guess just to be a bit more clinical in what we do. Obviously we scored 29 points, and I guess we left a bit out there as well. So it's our first hit out together, and we're hoping to try and improve on our performance, just in general, and then try and minimise our mistakes.
We've lost 3 of our last 4 games, so probably expect to go backwards in the rankings. But we're not focused on the rankings. We're focused on trying to win the Bledisloe Cup and doing our best, and all our rankings and seedings and all that sort of stuff all just takes care of itself. We don't focus on that. We focus on the task at hand. Obviously, you want to be number 1, don't you? So until we're number 1, we won't be satisfied, but we won't be dwelling on that. We'll be dwelling on the job that needs to be done, not where we're seated in the world rankings.
I guess not to worry too much about it. You got to go and look hard at your game, and I think we've looked at it quite closely, and we think that we've got enough game to be competitive, and that's all we can do is put ourselves in a position to try and compete well, and hopefully get a result that we want on the weekend. But we don't really need to look too much into what they're doing, and we just focus on us. Yeah, I think probably more on us not executing. I think he's a key player in our side that we look to try and get the ball to, and unfortunately we didn't do that on the weekend. As different circumstances in the game that probably were the reasons why that didn't happen. But I'm sure if picked this week, then we'll try and play a bit more expansive style and see if we can get as many touches as you can.
Oh yeah, no, defence is a massive part. Half the game's attack, and then the other half of it's defence. So you've got to, if you hold a side to 0 and you defend extremely well, you only need to score 3 points, don't you? So we've got plenty of work to do in that regard. Not just tackling, but alignment, all that sort of stuff that leads to good defence was a bit off, and we're going to work hard on it this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Any game that you're out in sort of a big game like a Bledisloe, you're going to benefit from it. Just the whole experience, learning from how not only the speed of the game but how the game's played. So we'll take plenty out of that, and hopefully get a result on Saturday.